As you can see, a lot has actually changed from the last time I did this kind of update video, and this time around we're gonna talk about the studio and how I transformed my previously pretty bare bones studio into this professional recording studio. As you can see, we have a lot of empty space here actually, and a lot of height to the room. Initially, it's like roughly 30 square meters of room for the main room, as well as 18 square meters or something like that for the piano room. And yeah, we got like all the stuff in. We had to move all kinds of stuff out of the way, obviously, prepare things for acoustic treatment installation. And we divided the zones of the recording room into 3 actual zones, so that they each serve the individual purpose. And from what you can see here is that we also have indirect and direct light, which is very nice because I can choose whichever I need depending on the time of day, obviously. The back wall, as you can see, is a 25 centimeter bass absorbing and diffusion wall. We got like some acoustic elements here in the front of the room around the actual monitors. And in the piano room, we have some acoustic treatments as well on the wall and on the ceiling. And as you can see, there was a lot of taping needed to make sure that all of these gaps disappear properly. I turned the studio into a wonderful cellophane wonderland as well, and got onto speckling and painting everything uniformly in white so that everything looks as if it were one piece. And it was actually a lot of work making sure to cover everything nice and evenly. But yeah, it totally paid off. I think it looks very nice, even though this kind of reminds me of Dexter's room. And here's finally the finished product. I now have a proper studio desk and space for my surfaces, control surfaces, etc., as well as the option to set up any microphone I want. I do have a digital piano and some reflective surfaces here with shelves on the side, as well as the 25 centimeter thick bass absorption wall in the back with inbuilt shelf space, and the 3 zones of the ceiling, depending on whether I need to have something a bit more wet or a bit more dry in the recordings. And when it comes to the piano room, we have some side paneling on the wall here, and you can also see that we have acoustic treatment on top of the ceiling as well. And we have this wonderful triptych of acoustic treatments, soundscapes, abstract soundscapes actually, that have been designed especially for this purpose here in the studio. And that's basically it. It took roughly 1.5 weeks from start of the implementation until finish. And the actual planning was maybe like 3 or 4 months or something like that in order to get the most out of this room and out of the budget that I had available as well. As you can see, we're still experimenting with different speaker setups, and I'm still experimenting with making sure that everything basically sits where exactly I want it to sit. But I would assume that this is something that is just something that will continue to evolve as I and the studio evolve as well. I hope you enjoyed this little tour, and I hope you enjoyed the basically build of the studio, and I'll see you again next time.